Hey guys, exeter-rider, hope you're doing well. ABR festival again. It's just like, I don't know, 8th bike that I've done now. It's just nice. I just like riding different bikes, and that's just me. Thanks for coming along and watching. This is the Suzuki 800 RE. First impressions, I've ridden the DE version, which is the spoked wheels to the 21-inch front. This is I think it's a 17. It might be an 18. No, it's a 19. What am I on about? 19-inch front wheel. Probably an 18 on the back. And yeah, same engine as the 800 DE, and also the R, and also I always quite like to pull off the stand. Very familiar. Steering, nice light steering as well, which is nice. And yeah, see what it's all about then. So shower forks on the front, non-adjustable. Adjustable brake lever, non-adjustable clutch lever. Mirrors that are at a nice height, give you a good view behind as well. And the screen is quite wide, not particularly high, but yeah, it's got some height there, so looks good. Suzuki Easy Start system. I'll put a link to my 8S video that I filmed. That was a full review on that one. I had that for a while. So I'm going to push this button here, and as you can see, it will just keep turning with just one push of the button there. So all good. Again, beautiful screen, very clear, rev bar, traction control settings, ABS settings, and yeah, miles to empty, and temperature, air temperature, and all that. Yeah, so you know, it's one of those bikes, much like the Trans Alp actually, that I personally get on, and I just feel at home with it straight away. Lovely suspension on the front and on the rear. And if I remember correctly, it doesn't dive too much either on heavy braking. So yes, all round a good bike. Again, with Suzuki being Suzuki, they're not really pushed out as much as they should be. I think I think it could be a lot more popular and outsell some of its competition if it was marketed a bit differently. But what can you do? You know, it's a brilliant bike. Yes, it really is. And I want it to work, you know, better than what it is. Hey ho, it's not my domain, is it? So I'll see you out on the road anyway. Okay, off we go. A quick shifter. First impressions, as I say, it's one of those bikes you get on, a little bit like the Trans Alp, you feel instantly at home. Beautiful, beautifully smooth engine, typical Japanese Suzuki engine. Very, very light to handle. This is going to be a bit different because we're on a 19-inch rim as opposed to a 21, like on the Suzuki DE that I rode. Picks up lovely. Lack of complaining on the engine when you're even in a high gear and you're pulling out at low revs. I remember that with the 8S as well, that it was never complained, just got on with it, you know. A lot to be said for that. Seating position and mirrors. The mirrors are pretty darn good actually, all things considered, considering the type of bike that it is. I'm saying that, I'm trying to get them set up here. Yeah, so a really good view above my elbows, and it's fairly widespread as well, so very nice indeed on that front. Just so you know, in front there we have the GSX 1000 GT, which I've ridden as well. I'll put a card up there for that. Again, what a lovely, beautiful bike that is. Possibly my favourite litre bike actually, that bike. I really, really like it. And again, it's got a beautiful smooth engine. Really good tractable power, and it you know, even for somebody who isn't a fast rider, you kind of feel comfortable opening it up and giving it some beans. Really, really nice. But yeah, I think out of the whole Suzuki range, you know, I think that this could be, if I lost my NC and I needed to replace my NC 750, I think this could probably be at the top of the list, along with the Transalp. And a lot of people who have ridden both as well as I have, and it really is a difficult question. Would you go for the 800 EE or RE like this bike here, or would you go for a Transalp? And it's really, really tough decision, because they are both such good bikes. I like the smoothness of this RE, but I like the rawness of the Transalp. Suspension wise, compared to the two, I would say that the Transalp probably has it. I think that's a kind of better setup bike, and obviously it's, you know, off-road focus as well. But then you could get that on the DE, couldn't you? The off-road side of it, whereas this is morely road bias for sure. But there isn't a lot in it, to be honest with you. I'm trying to think what differences there is, and all I can think of offhand is that it's just got different wheel sizes and cast wheels as opposed to spoked 21-inch. So I really don't think there's much in it. Still incredibly quick. Beautiful how it delivers its power. Nice how it corners as well. Probably not as nice as the Transalp. It's a 6-speed box with a quick shifter as standard, I believe. Don't quote me on that, but I'm pretty sure it's as standard. Got different riding modes as well, different ABS settings and different traction control settings, so you can really kind of set it up how you want to play with this bike. Oh, this is a lovely road down here. Come on, let's open it up. Yes, doing B roads and things like that. Again, well, as you can imagine, it's a really smooth ride on this bike. So yeah, again, it's just a really pleasant bike to explore the lanes. More so like bigger lanes like this. I don't mean you know, sort of the tiny ones, because obviously physically I wouldn't say it's a big adventure bike, but it's sort of medium size, I guess you could say. Very intoxicating the way it delivers its power though. If I turned all the gizmos off and that, I'm sure it would give me even more, but it's at the level I'm happy with now anyway, so I won't bother doing that. Well, there goes, final thoughts on the Suzuki 800 RE. I think it's an excellent bike, excellent. You know, as I say, I'm a big fan of the Transalp, I'm a big fan of the 800 RE. Which bike is better and would suit you more depends what you're going to do with it. The RE isn't off-road focused like the Transalp, makes such a good job of that. The suspension's better on the Transalp. The Transalp is almost a 10 out of 10 bike, and I would give this a slightly lower score, only because there's a couple niggles. One of them being, I think, the handlebars. I would probably want risers on. What was the other thing? Oh, there was something else. I can't remember what it is now, but the seat is better on this one than the Transalp. Maybe it was just the seat. Oh, the screen's a bit buffety. Not windy as such, just a little bit, yeah, just a bit noisy more than anything. But then again, the Transalp wasn't great either, so don't know, very tough one. You'd have to, if you're on the market for Transalp or a Suzuki, I think the Suzuki is definitely a softer, smoother engine. I've got to do the old normal. Sorry. Definitely a smoother engine. And again, there's no cruise control on this, which is a shame. I guess they left that for the other ranges. But overall, can't go wrong, to be honest with you, whether it's this or the Trans Out. Both good choices. I guess the Trans Out might just nick it, but very, very close indeed. Yeah, so thanks for watching. Like the video if you would be so very kind. That'd be very much appreciated, to give me that like. Thanks for your time watching. If you've got any questions, give me a buzz. No, don't give me a buzz. Leave it in the messages instead. And yeah, thanks to Mindful Motorcyclists. Without him, I wouldn't have been on this bike today, and I really wanted to ride it anyway. So it's divisive headlight there, isn't it? Splits opinion. I don't mind it. I'm probably used to it more than now, though. Thanks for watching, guys. See you next week. All right. Have a good one.